All right, hello everyone. Okay, so if you are interested in getting Premiere or Photoshop or any of those Adobe programs onto your computer at home, this is a tutorial on how to do that. It's super simple, super easy. What you're going to do first is you're going to press the link that I gave you, either in the description of this video or in the email I sent you, or however it is, wherever you got this link, but it should look like help.adobe.com/ blah 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 blah. Perfect, that's what we need. So you're going to put that in the search bar at the top, and then it's going to take you to this website here. You're going to scroll down until you see where it says problems installing, try an alternative download link. And then you're going to see it's going to say Mac or Windows. So depending on your computer, you're going to press the arrow and that's going to give you the instructions on how to download it. So I have a Windows computer, so we're just going to do Windows here. So I press the arrow and then I go to step 1 here and it says download. I'm going to press that big download button, and when I do, it's going to download a folder that looks like this. I've already downloaded the folder, so I'm just going to skip that step. So the next thing it needs you to do is it wants you to right click on the downloaded folder and select extract all. So if we go into the place where this folder is downloaded, it's going to most likely be in your downloads folder. But if we open that folder, you should be able to see the folder we just downloaded from Adobe, and it's going to have a little zipper on it. What we need to do is we need to right click, like they said, and press extract all. Once we extract this folder, it's basically going to unpack it, unzip everything, and put it wherever you want it to go. So for me, when I say extract all, it says that it's going to end up in my downloads folder. That's fine because we're actually not going to keep this folder once we're done. It's kind of like it's just to set up things. So you're going to press extract, and then once you press extract, you're going to get an open folder. If we double click that open folder, we're going to see a file called setup.exe, and this is how we download it. So if we double click this, it's going to start the installation process, and it's going to download Creative Cloud onto your computer. Now, once Creative Cloud is downloaded, and it might take a little bit of time depending on how much space you have on your computer, but once it's downloaded, it's going to ask you to log in, and you're going to use your VCS to go email address, and you're going to use your VCS to go login. So it should be your alpha code at vcs2go.net, and then your password would of course be your birthday. Once you've done that, you should be all good to go, and you'll be able to download Photoshop, Premiere, and Illustrator, I believe. If you have any of these other programs available, you're welcome to download those, but for now I think you only have access to those 3 programs. So it does take a little bit of time to download these programs because they're so large. So what I recommend doing is if you have a slow computer or not a lot of space on your computer, I just recommend downloading the one program you're going to use. So if you know for sure you're going to use Premiere, just download Premiere first. If you're in Mr. Bauer's class and you're going to be using Photoshop, then just download Photoshop first. And that way, you know for sure you'll have space for those programs. And that's it. That's how you do it. That's how you get Premiere, Photoshop, and Illustrator onto your computers. So if you have any questions or need help with that, you're welcome to email me or send me a reminder.